Hello and welcome to Cities Skylines. Welcome back for those people who have been subscribed to this channel for a very, very long time. And if Chipper would shut up, this is going to be potentially a series depending on if the game breaks, as it did last time for me. But I've been wanting to play Cities Skylines for a very, very long time. It's been over, what, a year and a half, something like that, since I've last played this title. I definitely want to play it again. I want to see what's happened. So, this here is the River Afon. And our town, which we're going to build on the River Afon, is going to be called Afonford. Strange name, but I thought about it for a while, and I thought, well, Afon is the Welsh name for river. And, well, when you have something like a fud, it's usually something that crosses or is around a river, so Afonford. That sounds reasonable to me. So make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this episode to get this started, for me to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. This is heavily modded, which means it's probably going to break at some point, but hopefully not. We'll start a series and we'll keep this going for quite a while. Right, going to pause it here and get Chipper to silence. How do I silence this bird? How do I disable the Chipper? Is there a way to disable Chipper? Miscellaneous. No. Audio. No. 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 Auto open. Nope. That's just auto open. I'm going to actually put the mouse light on. Well, I don't have a Chipper delete mod, but you can see the amount of mods that I have going on at this point in time. So, here we go. This is where we're going to start. This is where we are. You can see we've got a very old... I don't know what this is. Looks like some sort of log manufacturing plant. Log manufacturing? Yeah, cutting. Maybe plants. Not plants. Wood. Stuff like that. Over on this side, I did notice earlier, we've got some... I don't know what this is. It looks like some very old Roman-style aqueducts. Some sort of, perhaps, irrigation system. We've got some on this side and some on this side, which is rather lovely. But we are going to be focusing on building, I think, here. Now, obviously, this is going to expand as time goes on, and there's no real plan, but I am going to try and do something of the sort in this area. So I'm going to start with the British way of doing things, and that is making a small roundabout. That's all. Just a small roundabout, and I'm going to make the roundabout about here. Now, I cannot remember how to make these curved roads. It's a snap tool, snap angle, zoning collision. How do I do this? Yes, started to learn how to do this. So control does that. That will give me the length. So let's look for well, let's go for 25 meters and sure, 26. Right. This has changed. This has changed massively. There's our roundabout. Fantastic. Can I get rid of these? Oh, the one-way arrows do disappear. There's our first roundabout. It's not quite as round as I want it to be, but it is a roundabout, and it has no zoning, and it has the markings as you would in Britain for a roundabout. Now, after that, we need, what's this? 2-lane highway. We want. Ooh, this is difficult. Oh, it still ruins the shape of the roundabout. Well, for now, we're going to... Slope too steep. What? Oh, no. It's already a mess. It's already a mess. I don't want... Oh, it's freeform I want. That's probably why. Yes, that's it. Okay, well, the roundabout's ruined at this point. It's more like a triangular... I don't know what that's become. But anyway, this is just temporary. This is just temporary to get our city going. So, what are we going to do? Well, we've got the whole residential. Now, the idea in cities in the UK, which this is going to be, by the way, this is going to be a very, very UK-style city. What is that? UK one-lane road parking. No, 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 no. We want a British two-lane road with parking. Yeah, sure. Maybe with anything with no parking. Ah, that's got double yellows. That looks like something we could have no parking on. Now, the idea in Britain, we tend to do things with circles. But the first road I'm going to make is going to be not quite a circle, but it is going to be something along the lines of that. That's our first road. No parking on this road? No parking on this road. Fantastic. Then I'll do a bunch of roads that you can have parking on. You? That's one way. Where's the two-lane road gone? There are a lot of roads here. That's a median. That looks right. There we go. And I'm just going to create a few. What does this say? 30. Oh, very nice. And no, that's pretty cool. As a temporary thing, that's pretty cool. We don't need the lane arrows. I might try and find a mod that removes the lane arrows. And I'm just going to do a small boxed area. Just temporarily. Perhaps like so. Like so. Just a temporary area. We'll rename streets and everything like that as time goes on. But that started to look pretty British, pretty realistic. And that's where we're going to have something. As a matter of fact, that's something that we're going to have is going to be housing. Now, out of curiosity, I want to see what builds if I put this here. I don't know what's going to build up. I'm hoping something British. City planning. Building themes. Yes. Here we go. Not all buildings are loaded. Right, okay, I'll have to sort something out on that. I'll have to find some of the buildings. See, some of these buildings are missing. Which is annoying. I need to find some buildings. So like these. There we go, those ones. We need to get them loaded in. So that's what we need to do. So we need to try and get some of these actually loaded in that do not load. Anyway, so we've got that. The other thing we're going to need is power. Now to start a city off, or start a town off, since this is something small, we're just going to plop in one very, very large, but very annoying wind turbine. Useful though. Definitely useful. I will pop you in just there. I mean, it's going to go. It is going to go after a while. This is all temporary. And as a matter of fact, as you can see, this will probably become a massive motorway at some point. But until we get the city up and running, this is a temporary solution. Similarly, water. We're going to have a little bit of water by having a water tower. Just 1, 2 water towers. It's been a very long time since I've played this, so water pipe to heating pipes. Oh yes, we've got to do the whole heating thing. oil. We don't have oil. Completely forgot about the heating thing. Alright, well, let's water up the place. That's not what I meant to do. I remember I used to put water pipes. I used to put water pipes underneath roads and things like that. I can't. Is it that? Toggle snapping. Maybe it's that's causing the. Completely forgotten how to. There you go. Stop the issue with water, with the things snapping everywhere. What did I do there? Oh, the tab. Tab key. I didn't realise that I've got that. Well, let's play this and see what happens. What are you? What are you? The Heather residents. Okay, here we go. Let's find out what exactly gets built up here. Things are building. It's well, it's 6:18 on a Thursday. I like this because this is another mod. It's actually the day. So this is actually going to take time to build, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Should also switch off depth of field. I think I've got depth of field on. Depth of field disabled. Let's see if that works. Okay. Right. We're going to need a few other things. In the meantime, we are going to need a very small medical clinic. The Conwy Pharmacy. Sure, why not? There's the Conwy Pharmacy. That's from Wales. That could definitely work for us. That could very much so work for us. Other things we need. Fire station. Just a small fire station. Rural British fire station, perhaps. What's this one? Not quite the fire station I'm after, but it will do. It's a little large. Perhaps it supplies the outside city too. And a very, very small police station. Local police station. Here we go. That's good. Now the way this works, that's not exactly how I want it. Do I rotate this again? Not exactly as I want that. I suppose I could stick it on. Okay, well, I'll just stick it on this corner. It's fine for now. There we go. There's a reason why I didn't want it like that, but that's a local police station. So we've got a bunch of police cars that we can have here. So, here is our place. Things are starting to be built. It's a little bit haphazard, a little bit random, it seems. I mean, the terraced houses would be nice. You've got some semi-detached houses. Small Tudor-style houses. If we were to go down to... How do we get down to first person? Free camera... There's a way to get down into first person. I don't know what it is. What are you complaining about? Sewage is backing up. Ah. So we've already got sewage problems. Now with sewage problems, I suppose what we need is a drain pipe. Okay, for now, we're going to have to, unfortunately, put the drain pipe here. I'm going to take the water out from here, but the drain pipe is going to eventually... There we go. That's alright. Afonford's not having a good start, that's for sure. Hey, come on, give me the drain. No power. No power, of course. Does that give it power? It does. Now this thing's going to start draining out sludge. It's going to look horrible. Is that the first person camera? Oh, there we go. First person camera. Ah, the tab actually goes into the first person camera. Right. Okay, so that is the first person camera. How do I slow it down? That's very fast. Movement speed. Nice and slow, please. Thank you. That's better. So, a very British start to a very British city. No work at the city, unfortunately, at this moment in time. That's an interesting corner. No cars in the city, it seems. But certainly a very British start to a very, very British city. As a matter of fact, screenshots are going to be taken quite often. It's a long time since I've done this. And I keep doing that. And I'm going to obviously improve this city tenfold. Here we go, some houses are built and there are people moving in. That's awesome. What we got here? We've got a Ford Focus. And now we've got cars that I don't want to see. A Touareg. We've got a guy that's just gone through... Oh, they're parking back here. A Peugeot. We've got a Lexus, a Scirocco, another Peugeot. What police car is that? That looks like a nice police car. Is that a Volvo? No, that's not. Is that a... That's a DB9, isn't it? Now, why would you have that police car over here? See, so there are some things that I want to change and I need to sort out. But so far, so good. We've got people actually in and out of the city, moving around, using the roundabout correctly. Who did that with their Beetle? Ugh. Got a nice yellow taxi. It says black cab, but obviously it's not a black cab. It's a yellow taxi. This is looking good. And this looks very realistic with the cars parked on the side of the road. Which is something I couldn't have last time. We couldn't get cars properly parking on the side of the road. So far, so good. It's not great. It's not the greatest start, but that is a pretty decent start. We are losing money, unfortunately. But we've got a lot of progress that is going to be made, can be made. I've got a lot of money. And I am going to spend the money doing something. Something or other. Now, first of all, I'll tell you what I'll do, is I'll show you one of these mods, which is the Advanced Vehicle Options mods. So what I can do, let's go through some of these. And look, I don't want some of these to spawn. I'll leave those spawning. I don't want... Right, that camper van's fine, that camper van's fine. I don't want that camper van to spawn. There we go. I don't want that car to spawn. Or that car. Or that car. Or that car. Or that car. I don't want that Jeep to spawn. I don't mind that Jeep spawning. And Metro. New buggy's fine. I don't want that to spawn. I don't want a pickup to spawn. Scooter, okay, fine. I don't want that sedan to spawn. Or that sports car. Or that station wagon. Or that SUV. The rest of these cars, I suppose I can let spawn. And the rest of them seem decent enough. Yep, I'll be fine with that. Bicycles. I don't mind bicycles spawning. Forestry. I don't want that truck to spawn. I don't mind the Aveco spawning. Tractors. I don't mind that spawning. 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 Or that. Or that. Okay. Your truck. I don't want that one to spawn. The rest of it, fine. Where are the Scanias gone? Right, I need to add more trucks in. Box van, no. Bug spray van, no. Donut van, no. Hot dog van, no. And no. The rest of them, yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Oh, there we go. Now we've got some Scanias. Police cars, I don't want you to spawn. The DB9, I don't want the DB9 to spawn. It's just silly. The rest of these, sure. I don't mind them spawning. Bunch of different vehicles. All of them can spawn. That one responded. Ooh, I know what's missing. Emergency vehicle lights changer. Do I have that on here? Because that was the wrong colour. Emergency vehicle lights changer I do not have. Between this episode and the next, I shall have to get that changer to blue out the lights. Because these things need to have blue lights. Okay. So now you can see the things that I'm actually going through and fixing up. Nope, don't want that to spawn. Sure, those things are fine. Fire safety, I don't want you to spawn. We might get some more fire engines and things like that between this episode and the next. Disasters I don't have, so they shouldn't be on. Death care, don't want you. Unfortunately, there are no real hearses that would use here. British dustbin lorry is what's going to spawn. Maintenance, okay, we'll just leave that maintenance truck, unfortunately. Taxi, you're not spawning. Buses, no, and no. The rest of it, sure. Metro, here we go. Now we're talking. All London Underground style. Trams, none of you. Monorail, we don't have. Cable car, we don't have. And I think the rest of it, we're okay. We're okay with the rest of it. There we go. So that's that done. I am losing money currently. There is a massive demand for different things. That looks nice. That looks very nice. That's how it should be. That is how it should be. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I think I'll leave this episode here. Got a police car that's about to... Is he just about to pull out and go on duty? I think so. It's a Vauxhall Astra. Typical police car in the UK. We have many of them. This one's a hatchback. Lots of us now have saloons. So, I'll save it there. And I will join you guys in the next episode after I've downloaded a few more mods, sorted out a few more things. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Obviously, it's only just begun. If you've seen my old series, you know the kind of things that I get up to. In the next episode, we're going to create some commercial areas and start planning out a bunch of roads. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on City Skylines if you wish to see them. Also, leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. I do apologise for a blocked nose. What else do I need to say? Yeah, if you really do enjoy these videos, please do support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay? I'll see you guys next time in City Skylines.